Crystal police continue to investigate a weekend incident in which numerous 911 calls came in about shots fired. Police recovered several spent bullet casings Saturday morning along Hampshire Avenue. First near 30th Avenue, then again by 32nd. Authorities did not locate anyone who was injured, nor could they find any damaged property. Witnesses did report a dark-colored SUV leaving the area at a high rate of speed. No arrests have been made. Osseo School District's new superintendent's been on the job for just under 2 months. Monday, Superintendent Corey McIntyre met with new and returning faculty members at events throughout the morning, including this one at Elm Creek Elementary. He's taking a watch and learn approach to his early days, but says he does plan to implement changes that will build on what's already been done.
I'm coming into a really positive environment, right? So lots to work off and build upon. So I'm really trying hard to honor that work that's been done, that's positioned us to this point. Because without being here where we're at, we can't kind of springboard forward as easily.
McIntyre says one thing that keeps coming up as he listens is that district staff want to continue working on inclusiveness for all students. Folks are teeing off to help a Golden Valley firefighter who recently died from cancer. Golden Valley firefighters and others hit the greens at Bunker Hills Golf Course on Monday. Besides golf, teams participated in fire-themed activities, like dropping golf balls from a fire ladder. Proceeds go to the family of Josh Richardson. He was a paid-on-call firefighter for 14 years with the Golden Valley Fire Department. He died recently of colon cancer.
Losing one of our own means a lot. So coming out here, being able to support a cause like this that supports our own was important for us to make sure we had a team out here.
The event is sponsored by the Firefighter Inspired Recovery Endowment Cancer Foundation, which was formed by the family of a Minneapolis firefighter who also passed away from cancer. A business that mixes speed with style recently moved to Osseo. As Corey Bork reports in this week's Business Matters, it's a place that puts the wow factor back into classic cars and motorcycles.
As soon as I learned that you could do this for a living, that was pretty much my goal.
Here in Osseo, cars from a bygone era get a new beginning.
This car's a 32 Ford Cabriolet.
That beginning starts with Jordan Dickinson.
This whole panel will get taken off all the way up to the body line here. We'll make that panel new and weld it in, smooth it out, and you won't even be able to tell that it's had any work done to it.
Projects like these are hard work. They also require patience.
A lot of times when guys are going to do a build like this, it may take, it could take years just to find the parts.
Dickinson finds joy in all of it, breathing new life into classics from the ground up.
Any full ground up builds, that's usually the stuff we like to do the best because we have full control over it from start to finish then.
His business, Union Speed and Style, remakes the bodies of old vehicles. But these aren't any old vehicles. Take this 50s Chevy Fastback.
The hood's been pancaked, so we took an inch out of the front. It's going to be chopped. We put new floors in it, an updated chassis.
They'll work with outside specialists to add a 550 horsepower engine.
Nothing too crazy, but still pretty quick, no less.
And that 1932 Ford Cabriolet we mentioned earlier? It's destined for a race on a New Jersey beach.
It's just usually hot rod and bike enthusiasts.
Hot rod and bike enthusiasts that are willing to spend. Full builds can start at 100 grand. Dickinson has been doing this line of work since he was 16. 20 years later, he can tell you what the hardest part is.
Getting paid.
Not to mention projects like this can take years.
It can be anywhere from 6 months to 6 years.
It took many years to find this new Osseo home.
The building was the major draw because it's an old Ford dealership. So if you look in here, you see the old trusses with the rivets and everything else. That's really what drew us in.
This new old home, built in 1914.
What you see in here now, though, is there's been a year and a half worth of renovation done to it.
Everything is classic here at Union Speed and Style, even the fridge.
Dickinson hopes to make it a classic destination.
We get work from all the way down to Texas, California, everywhere.
For Business Matters, Corey Bork, CCX News.
Union Speed and Style relocated from Monticello. Construction on its Osseo building is about 80% finished. It won't officially open for another month and a half. And once the business is a full go, the owners have a vision to turn a building they own next door into a brewery. Elm Creek Park Reserve was the site of a new race event. Photojournalist Ben Kroll was there Friday night for the first ever Splash and Dash.
Here's the deal. You guys are pioneers. You girls are pioneers. You parents are pioneers. This is the first ever Splash and Dash at Elm Creek Park. Hooray! Give me one more. Hooray!
Who is ready to race? And 3, 2, 1, go!
The Breakaway Splash and Dash is a chance for families to experience Elm Creek Park Reserve like they've never seen it. It starts with a swim. And then they grab their shoes.
Good work, let's go!
And do a run course with obstacles. Tonight is our first ever Splash and Dash. It really was a product of requests from families that the parents were saying, gosh, isn't there a way that we could do it too? It looks so fun.
Wow, nice finish!
Our adventure races are designed to inspire kids to want more outdoor adventure.
Way to be there!
All right, rock and roll!
Just pure fun outside with their families.
Yay!
The event is put on by the YMCA of the Greater Twin Cities. A reminder, you can see all of our stories on our website, ccxmedia.org.
The soccer season gets underway this week for most local teams. As Jay Wilcox reports, the Maple Grove girls are aiming for a return trip to the state tournament.
Maple Grove's made back-to-back state tournament appearances, the first 2 in program history. Yes, they lost some key scorers to graduation, but the 2019 Crimson are still expecting good things.
We have about 13 returners, so most of our team is back, but we did lose 7 key players, but we just have such a strong program that we're going to be able to fill in those people and get things done.
Every year, I mean, even the past 2 years, I mean, we lost Meredith, who was a huge scorer, and then we lost Mannon, but every year, new people stepping up into roles. Like, I know last year, Brenda Saladin just came up and scored. Like, she got a hat trick in the section final, and there's someone every year coming up and showing what they can do in scoring. So, yeah, I'm not worried at all.
With key performers like Luca Ralph and Abby Schulte back, the Crimson have shown a good work ethic through tryouts and early practice sessions.
It's a really good group of kids. That was one of the things that we were excited about, just watching them build through the week. That's definitely going to be one of the strengths, is their reliance on each other.
One thing is for sure, Maple Grove won't face Centennial for a section title for a 5th straight season. Both teams have now moved out of Section 5AA.
We're going to miss them. It's definitely fun playing them every year. It's a fun competition. It's always a good game against them, but we can always see them in the state tournament, so.
Maple Grove's eager to shoot for a title in their new home in Section 8. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
Maple Grove opens the season with 3 straight road games, starting with St. Michael Albertville this Thursday. Their home openers against Centennial September 3rd. Hopkins football coach Jonathan Hartog thinks he'll have a very unselfish team this season, and the Royals will lean on that cohesiveness as they try to improve on last year's 4-5 record. Here's Jason Malolo with today's Prep Football Training Camp report.
Hopkins senior A.J. Campbell gives his teammates a high score for their work in the offseason.
I'll give us a 10 out of 10. I feel like guys are just working out of the season just as much as they could. I saw the O-line out here a bunch. I saw some DBs, some linebackers out here. I just feel like this group is one of the most committed groups I've been a part of.
The Royals should have a solid run game with Campbell, Ricky Dixon, and Demetrius Patton, and an offensive line led by A.J. Torfin. Noah Kim takes over as starting quarterback, and he'll have good receivers in B.J. Murph and Ty Bennett.
Hopkins is usually blessed with a lot of speed, and this is something that we're blessed with again. We've got some good receivers. Obviously, here last spring, our state champion track team, we had some 4x1 runners and 4x2 runners, and a few of those guys are out for football, and so it's a lot of fun to see those guys run around.
On defense, Hopkins will be led again by linebacker R.J. Chikolis. The junior has been on varsity since his freshman year and is poised for a breakout season.
You know, not only is his progression continuing, he makes sure his teammates' progression is continuing also. You know, he's one of those ultimate team guys that's always helping younger people and always helping his teammates out and wants them to get better.
Well, my dad, he played linebacker in high school and college, and I mean, he's been teaching me how to play the game of football since I was a little boy. So I think just watching a lot of football, I watch a lot of film. I mean, I'm out here all the time with the team trying to lead them and just looking at a lot of drills, and I just really love the game, so I just spend a lot of time through it, so it just comes to me, I feel like.
Hopkins will also use Chikolis on offense this fall, and he's excited to show off his versatility.
I played running back when I was younger, so I'm really excited to get the ball in my hands in open field. I feel like a lot of people underestimate me because of my size, but I got a little speed and quickness to me that I'm excited to show off.
The Royals should match up well against teams in the Suburban Blue sub-district, and they're looking forward to the challenge. Jason Malillo, CCX Sports.
Hopkins returns 6 starters on defense and 4 on offense. They'll open the 2019 season on the road against Apple Valley. That's all for sports. More news after this.